Today, we're going to talk about bouldering. We're going to talk about dynos. I'm going to give you 3 tips that I use bouldering. For those of you that don't know me, I've been climbing for 26 years. Man, I wish I had more climbing videos of me as a kid. I was not really good at recording myself then. I have some videos linked up here. Maybe I'll link a playlist, or I'll just link one of the yearly reviews that I did many years ago. In the past 5 years, I've been climbing regularly at the gym down the street. It's called Gravity Vault. So the first one actually has nothing to do with strength or stretching or anything like that. It really is just about mindfulness and body awareness. A lot of people think they have to get strong, get super ripped, so they can be able to do the moves. And yeah, you definitely need to have good strength, good grip strength, maybe some good dynamic movements. But the most important piece of it is understanding your body, understanding momentum, understanding the physics of it, because it's so easy to get caught up in training for strength and training for being powerful. But the hardest part of it is controlling your body, knowing what to anticipate. I'm going to show you a couple different dynos and how I went about executing them. The first one is a lateral dyno. So I'm jumping horizontally. I'm jumping horizontally. And for that one, there's going to be a lot of momentum carrying you horizontally. It's going to want to keep you going. I think the most important thing to think about is how you can control that movement, how you can jump hard enough, but not too hard, because you can explode off that. You can explode off the holds, but then you're going to have so much force to have to counteract. You're going to have to catch yourself, and that's going to put a lot more strain on your hands, and it's going to make you more tired. For these dynamic movements, you don't want to have to put too much. You want to do just enough to get you there and not more. You'll see that I tried this a few times, and the hardest part wasn't getting to the holds. It was stopping myself at the holds and keeping my momentum at bay, keeping my momentum, controlling my momentum. So engaging my core, counteracting the moves, and making sure I had good feet placement for when I did finally catch. I think the second most important part of it is getting your body prepared for the move. And what I mean is, a lot of people think that you just kind of explode off the wall and you go for the move. But the most important thing is where you're starting from. So it's getting a feel for that movement. When you go up and down and up and down, you're telling your body, okay, this is what I should expect, and your body's getting familiar with that movement. And you're also helping your body refine itself. You're creating those, your body's becoming familiar with the nuances. So when you're just swinging, it's so easy to maybe have your butt out, not have your hips in, and you're just thinking about moving like this up the wall versus moving straight up the wall. And I think when you focus on moving straight up the wall, you're finessing your technique. You're going to get more power out of that move, and also you're going to be able to limit, again, your movements so you're not doing anything too extraneous. You're not making it more difficult. You're optimizing that movement. You'll see with the second dyno that this one is just about height. So with this one, it was crazy, 6 foot dyno. a little over 6 feet. My arm span is about my height. I think it's a little bit longer. I think I'm 6'5" arm to arm. With this one, it's really just about explosive power getting up to the top. It didn't have the best feet. It really had 1 foothold. So it's about how do you create that power out of that 1 foot. You can't explode with 2 feet. You're also using your hands. People think about, oh, just get off the wall as quickly as you can so you can get to the next move. But I would argue that you actually want to keep the most amount of contact for as long as you can. So not until your hand literally escapes when you're pushing down on that holds. It's not until that last second you're getting that last push. And that's going to give you that next little bit to get to the top. Tip number 3, just skip holds. I do this all the time. The best way to get better at dynos is to do more dynos. You don't have to go for just the routes or the problems that have dynamic moves. You can go to a 5'8", you can go to a 5'6", you can go to a V2. Just skip holds. I do this all the time. I think it's a good way to kind of get myself warmed up. So after doing a few just regular climbs statically, getting my body just warmed up, I'll go off and start doing more dynamic moves. So I'll skip a couple holds. And by doing that, you're building more body awareness. Trying to do climbs by skipping holds not only is about breaking the beta, which is fun to do, but it's about being able to understand your body and how it's going to react. It's like everything, the more you practice it, the better you'll get at it. I used to hate dynamic moves. I used to hate power endurance moves. I used to hate powerful moves. Now I've come to enjoy them. I don't want to say I love them. I think a lot of people are into this comp route type of style of climbing. It's not for me. I'm not a competitive climber. Anyways, those are my 3 tips. I hope you find them helpful. If you have questions of anything else you want me to cover, let me know down in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one.